uploaded a video called 10 Things WWE Wants You to Forget About JBL. Somebody was blowing up my comment sections with this video. I'm like, dang, let me just react to this, get it out the way and things. But yeah, it's an I guess it must be a very interesting video. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, let's see what goes down. Let's see what WWE wants us to forget about JBL. How about when he retired? You know, I'm pretty sure people forgot about that. If not, they still remember it. I don't know, but I remember it when Rey Mysterio pretty much ended his career. He beat him in 20-something seconds. And then he was just like, after that, he said, I quit. He was like, I'm out of here. But then he came right back and did commentary and stuff. Because I was wondering where dude went. Then he came back and was doing the commentary. Then maybe the fights he had with John Cena. He lost to John Cena at WrestleMania 21. And I think, what was that next pay-per-view after? Was it? No, it wasn't Backlash. I think it was Judgment Day. They got into that I Quit match. And he quit in that too. That's probably maybe a couple of things. Oh no, but that was a good match though. But let's see what Culture Wrestling, what they put together for us.
These are the most negative lists we do, and sometimes it's a bit of fun pointing out the silly and strange things that have happened in wrestling. Sometimes it's dangerous, like
oh yeah, because he was attacked. He was a partner with Booker T, I think, back in the 90s and things, and maybe early 2000s.
Actually going to kill me. John Bradshaw Layfield has a reputation of being a little bit hands-on with the upstarts, and if this channel gets bigger, there's a possibility that I might meet this man. So please don't share this video, and to be honest, you should probably unsubscribe as well, just to be safe. Okay, cool. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the 10 things WWE want you to forget about JBL. Number 10, roughing up the meanie. Look, shut up. You shut your mouth. I get it. We've mentioned this moment a lot in a few lists. And in our defense, it's a man beating the shit out of another man for real in the ring on global pay-per-view. It's something to talk about. And how could we not on this list? So, One Night Stand 2005 was Paul Heyman being given the chance to basically make the movie after the TV show was cancelled. It was a hugely nostalgic, hugely vicious, and hugely JBL beat the shit out of the blue meanie. The show ended with a huge fight in the ring with everyone pretend fighting and two men fighting for real. Apparently, JBL read some comments that Meanie made about him online beforehand. Comments like, JBL is a bit mean to other people and a bit drunk, took the opportunity to prove the man right and bloody him up on camera. He wrecked him, and that is a bad thing for a human to do. Number 9, JBL was supposed to be face. Going from Bradshaw to JBL is one of the great character changes of all time. It's just a huge shift from cowboy to Texan millionaire elitist. It somehow worked. JBL became one of the most despicable heels of all time, hunting down immigrants in Mexico, giving Eddie Guerrero's mother a heart attack, and a licorice all sorts bag of horrendous behavior, which makes it all the more unbelievable that originally the JBL character was designed to be face. According to the man himself, Big Show got hurt, The Undertaker got hurt, and Brock Lesnar left the company, and they needed a guy to face Eddie Guerrero. So in stepped Jable as the top heel. How? How was a millionaire riding around in a limousine going to be face? Oh, Vince McMahon thought it was. That makes sense. Number 8, wrestling a bear. There's a weird episode that WWE aired of Saturday Morning Slam. The episode was a normal affair, but what made it special was Daniel Bryan spent the entire thing talking about wrestling bears. Look up Daniel Bryan on bears, the YouTube video, and you will see. Anyway, turns out a superstar who actually wrestled a bear, JBL. Why, you ask? Texas, I answer. In a bar in Texas, no less, because Jables was an American all-collegiate, and so the fight was pitched. All-American versus bear. Good booking.
How do you fight a bear? Like, that thing's 500 pounds. It's not Big Show. That's a wild bear, okay? That's those things that be swatting that fish and be trying to tear them apart in water and stuff on them Animal Planet shows. We're talking about, I don't know, like, I'm gonna assume that it was just a man dressed in a bear costume, but if not, it's like, how, that's definitely some, like, down south stuff. Like, I'm like, nah, I see a bear, I'm like, okay, well, the bear is that way, so I should be heading back that way. So, like, really, like, come on now, like, it's, I don't know how that's possible and things, but, yeah, let's see where this goes down.
Apparently the bear went berserk. Makes sense. I wouldn't like this man to try and flip me over either. According to JBL, they had to hit the bear with a chain to get it off him, which is just poor old bear. Number 7, soaping Edge. JBL is a fan of the rib. In wrestling terminology, a rib is an interlocker room prank. He's become famous for it. JBLOL, along with veterans like Bob Holly for hazing the young blood, making sure they're tough enough to survive the tortures of the wrestling schedule by being huge dicks to them. And speaking of dicks, one rib got super intimate moment. In Edge's book, he talks about starting out in the WWF. He was in the showers, turned around, and found Bradshaw caressing his marble pouch. Just, you know, soaping the man. Edge says that he knew they were trying to rustle his jimmies, literally, and no sold the fondling. Respect can be earned in strange ways. Number 6, losing...
Oh no. At that point, I had left. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, that ain't going down like that. No. I'm like, it ain't going down like that. I'm out of here. Okay. If now it's like, if we see why WWE wrestlers go to TNA Impact, that's why. Because no, I'd be like, I'm out of here. That's some weird stuff. I'm like, I don't want no parts of that. So I'm gonna be leaving. Like, but you got a wrestling match next. I'm like, I don't care what I got next. Okay, I'm going back to my last job. All right, I do not care. Y'all want me to be a millionaire or not? Like, no, I'm out of here. Nah, it ain't going down like that. All right, so maybe with y'all, but with me, I'm straight. So I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I got a wife and kids. I'm like, but you're only 20 years old. I don't care how old I am. All right, I've been having a wife and kids since I was 5. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm out of here. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, y'all can put somebody in my place. I don't care who it is, just somebody. Okay, so that's that's going a little bit too far. Like, I'd be like, nah, man, it ain't going down like that. I was like, that ain't gonna be if you call that a prank, that's some weird prank. All right,
the final of the Brawl for All. The Brawl for All, the closest WWE's come to sanctioning actual bear baiting. For 2 months in the summer of 1998, under the advice of Vince Russo, a shoot fighting tournament was held that was.
I think I remember reading about this.
Suffered severe strokes before getting into the ring. 16 men, all battering the shit out of each other like drunks in high winds. It ruined the career of Dr. Death's Steve Williams. The tournament, after all, was designed to get him over because apparently he was the toughest man in wrestling. That persona was crippled when he was knocked out by Bart Gunn, who would go on to beat Bradshaw in the tournament final. It's regarded as one of the most rubbish things WWE ever did, and being beaten by a man who went on to get KO'd by Butterbean at WrestleMania 15 in 35 seconds, that doesn't look too good for JBL. Number 5, roughing up the Public Enemy. When people think of the good old days of ECW, they may well think of the Public Enemy, the East Coast hip-hop twosome with a penchant for putting people through tables. Well known for their war with the gangsters, the two men, Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge, the 90s, eventually ended up in WWF. Their stay wasn't long though, because gosh did the locker room hate the Public Enemy. The team ran into a lot of animosity backstage because of their decision to sign 3 years earlier with WCW, when both Ted Turner's company and WWF were both trying to nab them, and also because they were brought in by Terry Taylor, who had issues with a number of guys backstage. Also, they threw their weight around a bit, nixing a finish to a Sunday Night Heat match with the Acolytes at the last minute. All that led to what can only generously be described as an actual murder, and not like a Hitman one headshot murder, like a lion murders a zebra who slept with his wife. Acolytes destroyed the Public Enemy on Sunday night, with J. Bradshaw L in particular bludgeoning both men with vicious chair shots on apparent orders of management. Bradshaw is a scary man. Number 4,
I might gotta look that up.
Joey Styles, or maybe he's not so scary. In 2008, J. Bull Billy Bum Bum was on tour with the company in Iraq for tribute to the troops and was reportedly wasted most of the time, and in full-on dickbag mode. According to PW Insider, he spent most of the weekend bullying ECW announcer Joey Styles. Eventually, Styles had enough, and the two got into a scuffle. J. Bebop and Rocksteady, who'd been on the source, ran at Styles, who laid him out with one punch. I can't be sure what it looked like, but I choose to believe it looked like this. A wrestling god being laid out by an announcer. Ouch. Number 3, being part of the worst...
I didn't know. Well, you hear about that sometimes. Like, I know because it was JBL getting drunk, but you do hear about, like backstage brawls and stuff. Because I remember the one I did read about. It was Batista and Booker T. They got into it backstage and things. I don't know if I wonder if they ever did like a video. It's like top 10 backstage brawls or something, because I don't know. Like, I feel like this is the second one that I've heard. I think I heard another one. Can't remember the wrestlers and things, but hey, you know, it happens. Like, wrestler, well, I didn't know it was like Joey Styles. I do remember him and things. He was I think I've seen him a few times while watching wrestling. But it's like, yeah, it happens. But you know, it's just like, yeah, person getting drunk like me, I just like, I don't know, yeah, if he's messing with me, then of course, like, I'm gonna knock dude out just to let him know, like, hey, you need to back up. But it's like, yeah, he had him in the drunk stage though. Like, it's just like he said, it's like a, you know, ring announcer or some backstage talker and things going up against a guy that's been wrestling for years and things. Like, yeah, he had him at a drunk moment, so it's like, that's JBL's fault. So yeah, it's you know, it's stuff that goes down, but I'm pretty sure they moved on from the situations. Just like, cause I hope JBL did take full responsibilities for that. Like, that was his own fault. Shouldn't get drunk and be messing with people.
Match ever. There's a hierarchy of bad matches. You got the boring ones, the R-Truth versus Epico kind of matches where no one really cares whether wrestling's fine. You got the bizarre ones, the Kennel of Hell types, which are fascinating in their craptitude. And then there's a total train wrecks where the wrestling is just so bad you have to watch through your fingers. This is one of those. Bradshaw and Trish Stratus versus Jackie Gator and Chris Nowinski. Truth be told, it's not bad throughout, but the bits that are bad like a fox. Jackie and Trish tumble on the mat like washing, falling down the stairs, and the final botch is so very, very awful indeed. A leaping bulldog sailing over Jackie's head with her selling the total lack of contact like a gunshot. It's not something that any of the superstars involved want staining their CV. Number 2, the Nazi salute in Germany.
I might have to
Some
see
things
that.
seem like a smart idea on paper, but they just don't work out. For example, a WCW invasion or hiring Adam Pacitti. But then there are plans that even on paper are sandwiches to Gobbledygooker, Katie Vick, and doing a Nazi salute in Germany. At a Munich house show in June 2004, Jabal did precisely that, goose-stepping around the ring and doing the Hitler salute. I mean, that's probably fine, right? Or illegal in Germany. Yes,
yeah, like
JBL lost a job.
It's like, I'm surprised you do stuff like that. You might mess around and get banned in a country doing some stuff like that. Like, I'm surprised he still got his job. It's not like, yeah, that's definitely some WWE wants people to forget. It's like, this man went over to a country and did the one salute that they don't want to see. Yeah, it's like, if he did that, like, anywhere else, probably, if he did that now, like, yeah, he probably got fired or suspended. But, it's like, dude, it's just, that, I don't know, I feel like that old school wrestling, it did something to them guys. Like, they just acted like savages. Like, that's a savage move to do in a different country and stuff. Like, you can't do that here or there or anywhere. Like, especially if some Jewish people are around or something. Like, yeah, that's messed up, man. That's really messed up.
CNBC talking about the stock market because of the incident, and WWE released a statement apologizing and saying Mr. Layfield has been reprimanded for his actions. Obviously, the reprimand wasn't too severe as he won the WWE Championship a few weeks later. Number 1, causing employees to quit. So the story gets told over and over again that Gerbil is a bit of a backstage bully. From naming a new staff writer as Dickhead number 16 in his phone, hazing rookies like The Miz mercilessly, and screaming at during Wrestlers Court. This treatment has been even known to drive employees out of the company. Billy Silverman was a WCW referee brought into WWF during the invasion. He was discovered upgrading his plane tickets to first class, which is a break of locker room etiquette as you're not sitting with the guys. He was taken to Wrestlers Court for this infraction and ordered to buy liquor and serve it to the locker room on a flight. Apparently, JBL kept the verbal abuse up so much following this incident that Silverman left the company before suing them for harassment. And there are others. Palmer Cannon, the Heel Network rep, Amy Weber, the image consultant to JBL, were others reported to quit after sustained hazing from the locker room, both naming John Bradshaw Layfield as a prime instigator. And that's our list. If I ever meet JBL, he's going to put me in an oil drum and roll me down a hill. So did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments, and well, actually forget to like, share and subscribe, please. And you can follow me on Twitter here, I guess. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
It's like the two that I named off is nothing compared to what they were talking about, and that, like, man, JBL, he was doing some crazy things back in his day. Now he's all cool and stuff. Like, he does, like, kind of have a little attitude here and there, but that's just, he's like one of them heel commentators and things. But it's like, dude, like, yeah, you seriously need to chill, man. It's like, I mean, he's probably chilled now. Like, he's gotten older, more mature and things. I feel like it was like him in his early days of wrestling. Yeah, he did some savage stuff. And then, like maybe 2005 was his, like, final, years. Maybe that a little bit after. I don't know how long he's been doing that. But, or acting the way he acted back then and stuff. But, yeah, I feel like, yeah, after he, maybe, like, that was probably the reason why he left. Maybe it was planned for him to leave. I was like, yeah, you need to straighten up your acting things, or it's like you're just going to have to leave. And then that's probably why he had to lose at WrestleMania and things. Maybe that, or he just was like, I want to take some time off and things. I'll come back, do some commentary and stuff. But, man, yeah, that's crazy, hearing some of that, especially that Nazi salute. Like, yeah, you don't want to do that. And it's just all like, especially in Germany, and they trying to forget that type of stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's messed up, man. It's just, that's like kind of like that one girl, Tequila, or whatever her name is, or something. She be talking about that Nazi stuff on like her YouTube channel or something. It's like, really, like, what's the whole point of doing that? Like, Hitler died years ago, okay? That was not supposed to happen, you know? That, like, that part of history and life and things, that wasn't supposed to happen. So it's like, why people are like, you know, they do that stuff, like, you know, maybe as jokes, maybe, you know, just to, like, I mean, make fun of Hitler, I guess, but it's like to be serious about it. Like, you know, I wouldn't take something like that, especially over there. It's like that's not something to joke around with, and it's all like, because they don't know if you're being serious or not. But it's like, if you know, like, if they know that you're just joking around, then okay, all right. But other than that, yeah, it's, you know, but it's stuff that they want you to forget. So that's the whole reason for this video. They want you to forget it and things. But anyways, good video, What Culture Wrestling. Thank you for that video, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go subscribe to What Culture Wrestling for more videos like this. They got 900,000 subscribers. They close to 1 million. Get them to 1 million people, all right? So anyways, and that being said, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you are new, please like and subscribe, and peace.